So I'm Rachael Kelsey. I am the immediate past president of the International Academy of Family Lawyers.
And I'm Heather Hostetter, and I'm the current president of the International Academy of Family Lawyers. I'm a family law attorney in Washington, D.C. and Maryland in the United States. I think it's the young lawyers.
Bright. The best career advice I ever received was really life advice from my late father, which is 3 words, or 3 sentences, I suppose. Just keep going.
Fake it till you make it. I think it's been totally inspiring. It's been so inspiring to meet so many attorneys that I've never met before from Africa and hear about the work that they're doing and that the issues that they're concerned with. And also to see the commonality between the experiences we have with respect to trying to convince judges to do what it is that we think is just, trying to convince clients to follow our advice. And I'm very excited by the opportunity for us to work more closely because we can't be truly an international organization without the continent of Africa.
It's been utterly joyful. It's been a really, really special week. We've covered the whole range of people who are working with individuals and families. We've had law students, we've had practitioners from East Africa. We were hugely privileged to have a symposium where we partnered with the East Africa Law Society and the Commonwealth Lawyers Association, where there is a wealth of expertise and knowledge in this part of the world. And it's been really, as Heather says, it's been really inspirational to see everybody working together and us learning from each other. And any conference where on the night before the 8:30 a.m. start, you have judges, academics and lawyers out at a club dancing with vigour, if not, well, some of us, not a lot of...
I thought Rachel was going to say without talent.
That is where I was going. I was trying to find a better way of saying it, but yes, that is where I was going. Is indicative of a really joyful meeting where people have had fun, as well as having learnt from each other. We have supported each other, and we have had the privilege of having participation from people like the Chief Justice of Kenya, the Right Honourable Martha Koome, an extraordinary woman who's done extraordinary things in this jurisdiction and is revered around the world for her leadership. We've had the Chief Justice of Montenegro. We've got Supreme Court, Constitutional Court judges from South Africa, from Serbia. It's been an extraordinary meeting and great fun. I think the future of IAFL is we have over the last decade, we have broadened our reach in a number of areas. We have broadened our reach geographically, so we now have 124 jurisdictions represented in our fellowship. We've broadened the depth of what it is to be a family lawyer. So we have lawyers who work in the areas of surrogacy and artificial reproductive technology, for example, or assisted reproductive technology. We have lawyers whose main work is capacity work, so working with vulnerable adults with incapacity or vulnerable children or young people, right the way through to people who do work in financial provision with very, very high value cases where there are trust assets involved, where there are multiple jurisdictions. So I'm really proud about the extent to which we have broadened our reach there in terms of the kind of work we do. And over that time, our amicus committee has done incredible work. So we have had permission to intervene in cases before constitutional courts, the Supreme Court in the US, the Supreme Court in the UK, the Cour de Cassation in France, the highest court in France, court in Portugal, in the Republic of the Slovak Republic, where we intervened in a case which was about the recognition of rights of individuals who were in a same-sex marriage. And we are about to intervene in a case in the Gambia, which is in relation to FGM, female genital mutilation. So I think that probably encapsulates the kind of breadth of the work that we do and that our fellows do. And that's increased hugely over the last 10 years, and I think will only increase in the next decade to come.
I absolutely share Rachel's opinion, and I think just to expand on it, I think we can only become stronger as we get more fellows, as we encourage more fellows who want to join us in our two primary purposes, which is to expand the practice and administration of justice and family law. And we welcome and invite more fellows from Central America and South America, Africa, and the Middle East, as well as the jurisdictions that are yet underrepresented in the Asia Pacific region. I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to give her what my dad gave me, which is back to the just keep going. Just keep going. You know what you're here to do. You have a very sure sense of what your vision and purpose is with this. Your instincts are right.
And
just keep going.
And I've had a wonderful mentor. Well, I love meeting people and I love meeting other family law attorneys. And I think one of my particular gifts is bringing people together, finding people where there's a commonality and they just don't know each other yet. So I look forward to bringing together more family law attorneys and also using that as a way to liaison with the other organizations that share our commitment and our aspirations. And it's just very joyful for me to be with this group of people and see the genuine affection they have for one another. And to see, I think family law lawyers are typically undervalued, but the reality is that it's a very complex area of law and that nobody knows more about families and what they need and what they go through than we do. And I want to increase the opportunities for us to be seen to be the excellent and influential attorneys that we are.
I think continue to do your job with dignity, humility, passion, and in a way that's collegiate and looks after your colleagues, and you won't go wrong.
I don't think I could express it any more eloquently than Judge Majid did today at the end of his talk, Justice Majid, who shared with us that the most important thing we can do as lawyers and as leaders is to be honest, to be humble, and to be hardworking. And I hope that all of the fellows will join me in pursuing those three goals. And I actually feel very confident that they will.